RVU. And what all of these are doing is you're creating space in the model. And you're creating space for additional compensation without changing either your total risk, or your total exposure from a financial perspective, or the pay for the individual physicians. And you're also creating space for them to get more bonuses, or bonuses tied more strictly to value-based incentives and quality metrics. The key piece to this is the timing of these have to be determined by the risk relationships. You could put a plan like this in place, be very thoughtful about it, but if you have two big value-based contracts that are from local payers that go, you know what, we're kind of done with this thing, we're going back to fee-for-service, then you're going to find yourself in a bit of a challenge. And so it's a constantly moving game. But certainly being planful about it, knowing where you're attracting risk is going to inform a tremendous amount about how you compensate your physicians. I think the final piece that goes along with this is it's not just the physicians anymore. Just like we talked about, if physicians are driving work RVUs, right? If the physicians the compensation is being driven by physician RVU, the way to very cost-effectively provide value-based care is with the teams that surround the physician productivity, right? And that means that the incentives that you're producing also need to go to the team members themselves, right? Those additional resources, those multidisciplinary teams are the ones that are driving a lot of the savings that you're finding in value-based models. If you go back up to those 19 ACOs that are still in the Pioneer model, and most of whom are still generating savings, they rely very heavily on multidisciplinary teams to help drive these savings because they're still not exclusively an ACO. They have other risk-based relationships that support it, but they still have fee-for-service. So it's that mix that matters. And since they're driving that value, they should be measured as a team, and they should be able to share in the savings. So we're seeing a fairly significant increase in team-based compensation, and if not team-based compensation exclusively,